So everything we've been doing so far in class with modeling has involved like a whole individual thing, an entire hammer, an entire box, and the wheel had a few bolts on it. But what if we need something that's made up of lots of itty bitty little parts? So, for example, a chain link chain of some sort. So I've made something real quick. It's not great 'cause it's kind of squashed, but it's a torus. And it's meant to be kind of like chains in a link, or links in a chain. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like, yes, we learned about Control D for duplicate, but what are we gonna do? Sit there and manually go like this and then rotate it 90 degrees? No, thank you. I have no interest in doing that with my time. Um, so first step, I'm actually going to rename this because once we duplicate it, it'll duplicate based on that name, which is great. And then I'm going to go up to Edit, Duplicate, but Duplicate Special. And there's a little box right there. And there's a world of options here that I just love so hard. So, geometry type, we're going to stick with copy for now. Group under, I can actually say new group, or I can group them later. Or actually it'll end up grouped under the parent for right now. But the part that I love is this section right here. So what's going to happen is I can say I want 20 copies. And I need them to rotate along the x-axis. This is the x-axis, and so I need them to rotate that way 90 degrees each time, so that they'll be 90 degrees to each other when I make the chain. And then I need them to translate along the x-axis. I am taking a guess here. Typing in 1, see what happens. I don't hit duplicate special, I hit apply, which leaves the window open. And nope, not a big enough number. But you can see, oh, it made a whole lot of chain. I have to click out here to undo. I have to hit undo a couple times. Come back to here, and then instead of translate 1, translate 2. Ooh. Shut the front door. Look at that. It's almost perfect. And also, if you're looking at it from out here, it is perfect. This actually accidentally looks like one of those like cheapy chandelier chains from like a 70s house that's holding up their, kitchen light or something like that. But you have all of these settings that can take things, make multiples. I can make 100, and it would just rotate each one 90 degrees each time, which is why it's going up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. That's because it's rotating 90 degrees each one, and it's moving them over by 2 each time. And if I did, I could have them further spread out if I wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you can put in whatever numbers you want, and this will still work. One of the things I really like about this is it says geometry type instance. I set to 290. Okay. And I hit apply. But now watch this. These are all instances of this first one, which means if I change the first one a little bit. Oh, they were all supposed to change. Interesting. Oh, maybe it's I'm forgetting. It goes by, there it is. Goes by components only. Now obviously that doesn't work out very well, but if I wanted to like really make these link in with each other, there it is. Go back to object mode. Look at that. Now this means that they all share the same shape node as this one. They all have different transform nodes. This is link 1, link 2, link 3, ad infinitum. Look at the shape. The name of it doesn't change. They are all tying into the same shape node. I think I could also show these in the connections hypergraph. There we go. That's why. So this shape is going into 20 different groups. And I think, oh no, there we go. There's buttons we can press to like show the rest of them. But the point is that they're all following that same shape. So as soon as I change the shape, they all follow suit. You noticed it didn't happen when I just did a general transform because it's a different transform node. I should have thought of that. But it means you can change the shape of one and they all follow suit. And you don't just need to put them in a line. If you have it rotate around a different way, you can have them in an array. Pickets on a fence. A whole bunch of bolts if you wanted them in a row. Or if you had like 25 bolts on your wheel, you could have them in an array going around. Anything where there's like a lot of a thing, you could easily do that. And then if for some reason I wanted one chain in here to be broken, well then I can delete the one and then duplicate this so that it's a separate shape node, link 21 shape, and then I could go in and kind of, I don't know, like, there we go, take a few faces away and do something with that. So you use it as an instance to get most of them, and so they will mostly change shape when you need to. And then if you want a couple that are different, you can separate it out. You can just make a new one. But you can see it's a different shape node than all of the others. And they all have the same inputs too. Now I want to double check something because I don't remember if delete by type is going to... Cool. So it got rid of that polytorus one, which is from when I first made it in the first place, but they are still connected to the same shape node. I wanted to make sure that they weren't going to suddenly lose that connection. You never know. All right, so that is duplicate special, and it's up here, edit, duplicate special, and then the box, and there are, again, a lot of different settings. Once you're done, you can grab all of them and Control G, chain group, and then that way you can, because there's a lot of them. You don't want to have to be, nope, that's the wrong one. Windows, General Editor, Hierarchy. Who wants to be dealing with all of these separately? No. Please put them in a group when you're done, whatever it is you're making, and that will make your life easier.